This is WAVE-TV Louisville. Live from WAVE-TV News, where coverage comes first. This is WAVE-TV News at 6 with Jackie Hayes, Scott Reynolds, meteorologist John Belsky, Bob Dominy Sports, and troubleshooter Nell Taylor.
She probably would have died right there. It was just amazing that we happened around, I guess, right there in that spot.
A soldier gives his account of the dramatic rescue of a woman pinned under her car for 8 hours. Good evening, I'm Julie Nelson. Jackie Hayes is off today.
And I'm Scott Reynolds here in the heart of downtown Louisville. We'll have more from that soldier from Fort Bragg who saved that Kentucky woman, a miraculous story after being pinned under the car for 8 hours yesterday. But first, we're minutes away from Light Up Louisville, about 20 minutes away from the heart of Louisville, turning into a sea of white lights to help celebrate this holiday season. And we've got it covered for you from every vantage point possible. About a block away on Liberty, you'll get the beautiful shot of all those lights coming on, more than 500,000 of them. We've also got a nice picture for you of the stage activity and what's going on in the midst of the crowd. The Coterie Victorian Singers are on stage right now. There's about a dozen other performers yet to take the stage down here tonight. And we'll take you amongst the crowd to show you just what's going on with all the food, the crafts. There's a lot to do here, a lot of shopping to be done as well. But will the rain hold off? That's what we've been wondering about. Yesterday, John Belsky said it would hit right around the time the mayor threw the switch, and it looks like that's holding true.
Yeah, it could be close, Scott. In fact, well, let's find out. Let's go right to the radar here. We'll see just how close this rain is. And it's still, well, let's see. The few sprinkles may be moving into the metro area, but the steady rains, I'd say, are still about 30 to 45 minutes away. We're going to do it. We're going to turn the lights on in dry weather. But, you know, the rest of the evening is going to be wet, but at least we can get the lights on all right here.
All right. Thanks, John. And we want to check on the traffic situation. A lot of people are pouring to downtown for this. They were hoping for a crowd of 25,000. Let's go to Catherine Grant for the latest on the roads.
Hello, Scott. Well, all your roads heading downtown are getting extremely busy. 64 is going to be very slow. 65 down over the Kennedy, too. And your downtown streets getting just to be a big crowd. Everybody's heading down to Light Up Louisville. Going to have a good time tonight. Good news on that. No accidents on any of those roads. In fact, the only collisions working right now are going to be at Preston and South Barbie and Taylorsville Road and Waterson Trail out in J-Town. So that's good news for tonight. Shopping traffic going to be pretty heavy at on Shelbyville Road around Oxmoor and Mall St. Matthews. People are trying to exit, get on home to supper now, and there's going to be a little lull before things start picking up again. The outer loop's pretty crowded at Jefferson Mall, and you're going to find the same heavy traffic on Highway 131 around River Falls and Green Tree, but no accidents there either. And that is traffic in Wave Country. Back to you, Scott.
All right, thanks very much, Catherine. And it's very nice down here tonight. A little bit of a breeze, but pretty warm temperatures. There's some hot cider and hot chocolate. There's a beer garden. There's an international wine tent. Whatever you're liking, you'll find it down here tonight to have some fun, Julie. And the crowd is starting to pack in as we're about 15 minutes away from the big lighting ceremony.
Enjoy yourself, Scott. We'll check back in with you in a little bit. Now we have one fact to clear up about the day after Thanksgiving. It's not the busiest shopping day of the year. The 2 days right before Christmas are busier. But don't tell that to these parents. They were out of bed before the sun came up. Their mission? Find the new Nintendo 64. It's more complicated than you might think.
The Nintendo 64 only comes with one controller, and then they have other controllers you can buy in various colors.
You can only play with one.
With other games.
And when you have two children, you need another controller.
So somebody, good, I'm glad you got one. I'm on my hunt. I'm going to go.
Here at KB Toys at Mall of St. Matthews, the Nintendos were gone in about 20 minutes.
4:30 in the morning, I get up to come out and get a toy. Whew.
A Nintendo system will cost you about $200 plus games and the extra controller if you need it. Scott, I don't know what you're getting Haley for Christmas. Is she into Nintendo?
I couldn't quite hear you, Julie. What was that?
Is little Haley into Nintendo? Is that going to be her Christmas present this year?
Well, she's not yet, but we're getting a computer, so I suspect she's going to start wanting to get into those video-type games, maybe with CD-ROM and then maybe a Nintendo. And I know that one has the accelerated graphics. I guess it's more fast. It's more realistic, so everybody's got to have that.
Well, good luck to you, Scott. It's going to be a challenge when the time comes.
It's loud out here right now, I can tell you that, Julie. Why people want to go out to shop on a day like today, I don't know. I guess it's to get something that the stores might run out of, like that. Or maybe you're like Belsky, you just like to get up with all the relatives the day after Thanksgiving and go out at 5:30 in the morning. That's what John did today. They found a few specials and had some fun and got home before the crowds really hit. Out at Oxmoor Mall, I'm sure it's been very busy today as well, and Eldora Jackson joins us live from there now to tell us a little bit more about what the shopping's been like today.
Well, Scott, I have one word, absolutely crazy. That's it. There are a lot of people out here. The doors opened at 8 a.m. this morning, and they'll stay open until 10 o'clock. Crowds or no crowds, people are on a shopping mission. The Christmas shopping season has definitely gotten underway at Oxmoor Mall. Everywhere you turn, there are hordes of people, and all have one common goal in mind, to find that perfect gift.
I'm glad Christmas only comes once a year because it gets expensive more every year. Just prices of everything go up and up, but that doesn't seem to matter with people. They go on and shop anyway.
People like Vernon Knapp say there's a science to all this madness. We caught up with him taking a break away from his wife and daughter.
I'm watching. I've done been 2 or 3 places, and they're over on the other side now.
So you're just the keeper of the gifts?
I'm the keeper of the gifts.
And speaking of keeper of the gifts, meet Robert Mosley. He's also a gift keeper. His wife dragged him out of their home at 8 this morning to start their shopping.
I don't mind spending for my daughter. It's Christmas, but I want to go home.
Well, Robert may have more than tired feet to cry about. His wife, Catherine, is on a roll. How much would you say that you end up spending this year? Bottom to about $600. That'd be the bottom line.
I need a raise.
The Mosleys won't be alone this Christmas. It's just the beginning of the shopping season. And chances are a lot of folks will be on that roller coaster of shopping madness too. Now, I think the advice experts are giving to people is shop with your heads, not your hearts. That way you won't be crying when the bills come in after Christmas. Back to you, Scott.
All right, thanks very much, Eldora. Some festive music going on down here. And the man who knows if you've been naughty or nice has made an appearance. He's broken away from the North Pole to watch up Light Up Louisville. The switch will be thrown in about 6 minutes. John Belsky back with the weather coming up.
Turn to the best when the weather's at its worst. Storm Center 3 with Tom Wills, Craig Edwards, and John Belsky. Wave 3 News, where winter weather coverage comes first.
Well, welcome back to downtown Louisville. Hey, we're getting a few sprinkles of rain out here right now. I'll tell you what, let's head up to our rooftop camera here downtown at 6th and Jefferson. And you can see it's kind of dark down there now. 500,000 lights will be turned on in just a few minutes. We've got some lights on at the backyard back at the station, though, as we have lit up Belsky's backyard for the holiday season. Isn't that a beautiful sight? All right, let's go right to the radar here, folks. If you're heading out this evening, it's going to rain all evening long. It is raining very lightly downtown across through Harrison County. This will steadily get heavier over the next hour and stay pretty heavy. In fact, some heavy downpours during the evening hours. Let's go to a wider view in the radar here. This band of rain stretches from a band of snow up in Minnesota, then mainly rain from Minneapolis down toward Louisville and Paducah, down through Memphis, right down to New Orleans. Second storm system on the left part of your screen there coming out of New Mexico will give us more rain late tomorrow and tomorrow night. Here's the weekend weather maps for you. First of all, for tomorrow, the first batch of rain tonight should end early, but the second storm coming out into Arkansas will spread more rain by afternoon. Heavy snow out in Kansas. Severe weather possible tomorrow from Indianapolis all the way down to the Gulf Coast. In fact, some tornadoes are possible from Tennessee on south. If a big batch of severe weather develops along the Gulf Coast, we will not get severe weather here. But if it forms a big, long line, we could get some strong storms here. High temperatures tomorrow will be 60 or higher from Louisville south. Sunday's outlook, that rain is past us as it turns colder. All right, here's the forecast. Rain tonight, ending by morning, low 48. A break from the rain tomorrow with maybe a brief shower through midday, early afternoon, but later in the afternoon into tomorrow night, rain and possible heavy thunderstorms, high 62 tomorrow. Dry on Sunday, windy, temperatures going from the 50s down in the 40s during the day. So kind of a soggy forecast. In fact, heavy rains, especially this evening and again tomorrow evening. We're going to take a break here. We will be back with Light Up Louisville. It's just a couple minutes away.
This simple phrase.
We're only 1 minute away from Light Up Louisville here in downtown Louisville at Jefferson Square at 6th and Jefferson. The mayor said about a minute and a half, 30 seconds ago, he's going to pull the switch here with some light sprinkles just starting to begin. But people here aren't worrying about that right now because it's been beautiful weather up until now. John, your prediction held true. Rain right about the time he pulled the switch.
Yeah, we're hanging in there, Scott. Again, a few sprinkles now. The heavier activities will be arriving a little bit later this hour. Here we go, 20 seconds. Scott, take it away.
17. Here comes the countdown. We'll have the pretty shot for you from about a block away on Liberty. We've got a beautiful rooftop camera angle for you as 500,000 lights will light up Louisville for the 1996 holiday season. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Some 25,000 people witnessing Light Up Louisville tonight here in downtown Louisville, the 15th annual Light Up Louisville. And I don't think, even if you've seen it all 15 times, it probably still has as much impact. What a powerful feeling to start the holiday season here in the city of Louisville. Some special traditional Christmas music being sung right now on the stage. There's a variety of entertainment going on here yet tonight. And if you were at home to watch it on TV, the lighting up ceremony, you can come down and still have a great time here tonight with all the foods and festivities going on. Many musical performers and dancers will be on stage, from Greek and African and Hanukkah presentations to your traditional Christian presentations as well. Mr. Belsky, how did it look from where you were standing?
Oh, just spectacular. And I tell you what, I just love watching the looks on all the kids' faces here, big kids and little kids alike, Scott. It's wonderful. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you, John, and a happy holiday season to you as well. And we thank you for joining us here on Wave 3 to catch Light Up Louisville tonight as the mayor pulled the switch. And drive on downtown sometime soon if you can to see this spectacular view for yourself. Julie?
All right, Scott, we'll see you just a little bit later in the show. Thanks a lot.
The night will be busy this evening. I'll be getting wet out at Cardinal Stadium.
All right, good for you. A lot of people getting wet tonight out at Light Up Louisville. And that's going to do it for us here in the studio. We're going to toss it now back out to Scott at Light Up Louisville for a wrap-up. Scott?
All right, thanks very much, Julie. Downtown Louisville is a different-looking place tonight after what happened here about 8 minutes ago when Mayor Jerry Abramson threw that big switch. And for the 15th time, Light Up Louisville put a sea of white light on the downtown area here at 6th and Jefferson Square. On the stage right now, some traditional Christmas music being sung as about 25,000 people are enjoying the start of this holiday season by coming down here for this beautiful festivity tonight. There's a lot of food going on here tonight. Many people eating everything from Italian sausage and hot chocolate to different German beers and English beers and wines and Greek food. And it's a great place to celebrate tonight to kick off your holiday season. It went off without a hitch here tonight. And it is definitely the start of the holiday season, as you can see here tonight. And we hope that there are a lot of joyous and happy times in this holiday season for you here, like the people here celebrated tonight. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you back here for more news at 11 o'clock. Good night, everybody.